Hello and welcome to the stream. We are back with some more 7 Days to Die. Just to give you a quick idea of what's on the cards for today, we're going to be doing a little bit more work on the base, and basically we're going to be using all the stone that we collected to craft as much concrete mix as we can. Let's just grab these out of here. So we're going to need to make some more cement, which means we are going to need to go and grab some more stone. So that is going to be our first task for the day. So let's head back down into here, into the mine. We'll check the local area out first, obviously. We've got all our inventory sorted. And once we've got everything crafting and mixing, we will head off towards, let's just set that to, I don't think it really matters, but we'll say it's a good frame. Yeah, we will head off and do a little bit of raiding of some POIs. No idea what's going on here. Game's having a little bit of a fit, I think. There we go. Okay, let's grab that off there. Might as well have one of them upgraded. Right then, let's carry on digging for now. Just checking to bring some repair kits somewhere, yeah. Okay. There's some serious lag here, and I'm not sure why. It's not server lag because this is a local game, but very strange. Might just be I've only, to be fair, I literally loaded it up and then pressed continue straight away, so might just be I've got a bit too much pressure on my system. Doing the multi-stream as well. Are we live? There we are. It does become very hard to tell what you're looking at after a while. I've got a zombie somewhere out there. If we start to hear digging, it's time to head up to the surface, but I think hopefully they should wander down here. Let's see. Just keep smacking the wall until they appear, I think. We're looking one more, and then we'll put in another pillar. There she is. Hello, love. Come on, in you come. Come here. trying to make it so I didn't hit my own building there, but there we go. Can't always go perfectly. Let's get this out as well. Switch over to pillars again. Nice, and I think 3 by 3 pillars should be fine for now. 1 by 3 pillars rather. Another one about to drop in. Not sure. Let's get this repaired anyway. We'll repair that from here. We can. Nice. Well, we'll soon hear them if they drop in. Come on, we can make it down. Good lad. Well done. Not sure if that's a horde wandering past or what, but crack on for now. If it's a horde, we might have to go out and sort them. If they don't pass down here, we could get in real trouble, because they could start dropping out of the scene and at us. Oh, here's another one. Another volunteer. Really should have made this in such a way that I could see outside, but there you go. Here we go, right. In comes Sunbeam. You're going to stop replacing that, aren't you? Yeah, that one's better. Right, fine. Probably be better to have it all on a flat anyway. Right, go around and dig in there. To be fair, if that was a wandering horde and they haven't come down yet, probably means they've already wandered past, so that's good news. It might help at some point actually just to dig down a bit further still. Because at the moment they're obviously still hearing the sounds from the surface. Could always dig down to bedrock, I suppose. I've gone too far there. There we go. Not it really matters anyway, as long as it's supported, it's fine. This can go as well. Okay, we're pretty even there, to be fair. Just take this one out. Nice. Okay, right, we can dig our way back out now. A little bit of wood is perfectly fine sacrifice in my book. Make sure that we've got a buffer between us and the zombies. Right. Let's head back inside. And get a load of cement crafting. Okay, so at the moment we have 1800 stone and sand ready. So let's get 1800 cement going as well. Oh, is that in the right, okay. Let's let's get 1800. Let's get about 2000 stone in there. How much do we need? We don't need anywhere near that much. That should be about right. Okay. So about 1.5 seconds each. 1.5 times 2000 is 30 minutes? No, hang on. 1.5 seconds times 2000. Jesus, what is wrong with me? So times 2 would be 3 seconds, and then times 1000 would be 3000 seconds. So 3000 seconds divided by 60 is 50 minutes. Alright, 500 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it is 50 minutes. So yeah, so we've got plenty in there. In fact, actually, we've turned that off. And that should be perfect to get all of that down. Unfortunately, we didn't grab any clay while we were down there. We've got some in storage we do. Let's get some of that in there and smelting while we're waiting. Nice little thunderstorm out there. Let's grab our bacon that we cooked last time we were on. Is that better? It is. Take that, scrap the sweatshirt. Let's put away the food that we found. And that is much better than sham. So I'll put that in there. Resources. So that the rest of that stone I think we'll keep and we'll break down into another split for cement. But in fact, actually, if we leave 3000 in there and put 3000 in here, that should balance it, I think. We will see. Obviously, my maths isn't great today. But yeah, let's carry on working down here. So unfortunately, we are now left with the rather laborious task of taking out concrete walls. We haven't got a steel axe yet, but it shouldn't take too long, I don't think. So I think what we'll do is we'll knock out this section here. I think what I'm going to try and do is knock out the walls in a way that they collapse. Is that double thickness? It is double thickness, isn't it? Because that wall isn't the same. Okay. I was hoping it wasn't going to be double thickness, but that's okay. We could just fill it in, but get damaging my bloody hatch. So yeah, so we'll what we could have done is just filled these in and just not treated them as part of the base. But then obviously you're leaving yourself with a gap that zombies could pile into and start smashing the internal walls down, and we don't want that. We want to discourage that, if anything. Because from what I've heard, zombies inside your base are weird. There is also, I've seen a couple of series where people have used this as their base before, and one of the things they've done is actually extended out the perimeter wall that is in the kind of garden around the back, and had a perimeter wall as well, and then have the entrance from the perimeter wall match up where they are supposed to come into the base, and that just prevents them any pathing problems whatsoever. So I think that's definitely something we will do. Okay, so this line here I want to go to. Fingers crossed this is only a single wall in between these two. But once I've got this path sorted, I think I'll be a bit happier. Yeah, it is only a single wall. It's good. Yeah, so what I'll do is, rather than knocking out sort of huge swathes of the area, I'll just knock out the bottom piece of each one. So basically, we're just going to cut this wall away here, and then cut off the top as well. Okay. Right, so that's that section done. How tall are we going to go actually? Because we might as well examine that now. Because this isn't the floor that we were standing on upstairs. But oh, that is actually concrete, isn't it? Yeah, I think we can leave that there. And that's concrete as well, yeah, that's fine. It just looks like those ceiling tiles, even though it's not actually. Okay, so let's carry on working our way through these. So that wall is actually ready, isn't it? Let's see how much cement posts we've got. Grab our rebar frames instead of the wood ones. Put those away and that rebar. Oh, yeah, let's see how much. Okay, so we've got 1,300 so far. How are we doing for cement? We got 169 so far. Okay. Well, that's not smelting anything at the moment, is it? We're going to split stacks, I think. And that's already got enough fuel in it. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. In fact, thinking about it, let's get rid of that clay and double up our stone crafting speed, because that's all we really need crafting at the moment. Okay, so let's get all of these placed down. That's on the right side, there we go. Could have a wandering horde here. Make a bit of noise outside. Pretend that we missed on purpose. I'm not sure why we are wet standing here. I suppose it might be those windows are open, but oh yeah, it's actually because of those iron frame blocks there, but that's fine. Check out the drops in. Always freaks me out when they do that. There we go. Okay. Don't think we'll quite have enough to finish this off, but I think that's all we'll place for now. We'll carry on clearing some more room. We're running out of concrete soon. Luckily we managed to get all that done. Look at that, with 33 to spare. What a lovely looking concrete wall. Right, so I think that is possibly going to be double thick already. Let's see if I can try and work that out from above. So it's this back wall here. So it comes down into there. And it juts out. Oh shit. Barbed wire. So that's the door. So it's not actually double thick yet. So we're going to need to do that to make sure that that is double thick. Sounds like we have a zombie somewhere. We do. Is there anywhere where this is broken? I don't think there is. No, there's one that looks of it. Let's grab the big lady's big bag and head back in. Okay, so if we put those iron frames on the outside there, then we know that we can do the others here, and then we'll be good to go. Now, unfortunately, we have our forge crafting cement at the moment, although it has finished, which is nice, so that's a good opportunity to get some rebar frame blocks crafting. How many we're going to need? Let's do another 150. So that's good. And then we can carry on knocking through. So I think because it's, where are we? It's 5 high. And 2 thick, especially at this bit. By knocking out the sides and the top, we can, I think, yeah, by knocking out the sides and the top, we'll be taking out a 3x2 area on this wall and a 3x1 area on the other wall. So it's definitely going to save us time to do it this way. And the resources we get from this are minimal compared to what we get from the mine anyway, so I'm not too worried about losing resources if they all stack up. I'm pretty sure when the blocks do fall, that they fall as when like they fall as the kind of rubble blocks. They're just a single hit. And you still get a fair bit of resources. We actually get some sand from them as well if they collapse, so it's actually much better for us if they do. And obviously the reason that we're coming to here is because this wall here is actually staying. So. Okay. I'm wondering if we drink some coffee, could we actually kind of maintain using it with the power strike? But it doesn't look like we can. Definitely a lot quicker, but obviously depends on us having enough stamina. I think we're better off just keeping it simple. Does this affect our stamina? Gives us a max stamina bonus, but yeah, even with that, I don't think we'll be able to keep pace with the power strike. At least not yet. Do it for a little bit. Yeah. Let's do it on that side as well. See how quickly we can get this to collapse. Still need more food actually, so take that. Have some water. Is there anything that we can use? Rockbusters. We've got mining harvest, but it doesn't actually help us to smash stuff. Melee damage I don't think would. Damage mitigation, loot bonus. I don't think there's anything really that would help us. Compound used to create steroids. Okay, right, let's finish this section off. I think what we'll do is knock out this middle section, and that should give us a better idea of how we want the pathing to go, hopefully. Just realised we are actually only 2 days away from Horde Night as well. We still need to get the electric vent posts repaired and sorted. That's probably what we'll have to do next, as soon as that cement's mixed up. Put a bit of stamina back. Got to remember that that's staying. So easy to forget. Now, do we want to open up? I don't think we want to open up this section because I like having these stairs contained for now. Yeah. Right, let's get this finished off then. Actually, we can't knock out this middle section because that would be a net negative. That's interesting. That's. Are we actually going higher? We are going higher, aren't we? Okay. Let's just knock out this top block. Because either way, these walls will fall down. So. My dog has decided to give me the death stare again. We'll do the top section first. We'll have to do the other side of this top section for this specific wall. But along the rest of here, that will just be the final top bit. And we'll do the top bit first, because we can knock out the bottom bit from much further away, so we avoid the chance of a little accident when the when the wall collapses. And I think we might actually put a little temporary pillar in place as well. Think about now, probably. Oh, wait, none of that is now supported, is it? Just supported here. Oh, I suppose it's. Yeah, we haven't knocked that section out yet, so it is still supported there. So let's just pop a pillar of some sort. Left arm wood blocks upstairs. Front block. Let's just do 20 of those. I know we've got them upstairs, and it's a little bit of a waste of wood, but right. We want wooden pillar. Where are we going to put it? Let's put one in line with this one. So, oh, we can't actually place that down yet. Oh, it's only temporary. Let's knock you out. You can sit there, and then we'll do the same in here. Right in the middle of the room, as close as we can get. You out. And then there. We should be good to go. I'm pretty sure that this building wouldn't collapse either way, because it's all supported by con, and the nearest pillar is that one there, which is only about sort of 6 blocks away anyway. But just to be sure, I wouldn't be taking any risks. Because if it did collapse, we would lose absolutely everything, I think. We might be able to find some of our stuff, and some of the floor with our stuff on wouldn't collapse, but our horde base would be gone. So, with a horde 2 days away with 64 times zombies, I think we'd be dead. I hope that guy's wearing eye protection. He's not. I have to go to the doctor with a symptom of rock eye. It's the rocks rain down on him. Let's just have a look. So that block is staying. Let's take this one out. There's one done. Come around here and do this one as well. That should collapse, I think. Another thing is you don't, or at least I don't think, you don't want anything that is collapsing to be attached to something that you don't want to collapse. Because I've seen chain reactions in the past that didn't really make much sense, but actually it looks like these walls are double thick as well. Oh no, they're just attached to the roof, that's fine, and it looks like these are made of wood. They are. So we can just detach those, that's fine. We'll do the same here. And we'll knock these out as well, just because we will eventually be filling up with concrete, I think. So now, yeah, a little bit more to do up there. Okay. So, yeah, we are now good to cut that wall down. And then work our way across the bottom. Oh, actually, did we finish off? We didn't finish that off. So, the question is, how high are we going to go? Yeah, we're going to go up that high, that's right. I'm a little bit concerned about that just being wood. Let's at least go up to reinforced wood. I know they're only temporary, and I'm 99% sure that it's not going to collapse, but just reinforce it anyway to be sure. And we'll knock we'll knock these out anyway. I should actually be using my ratchet for that. Because then we still get a little bit of iron, but we also get some electrical parts and plastic, which is much more useful than a little bit of iron. Okay, so that's all done around the top, so it's just this middle section here, isn't it? So that's still connected. Do we need this out? That's actually, let's just knock these out to see what's there. A bit easier. So where have we cut through here? Actually up there, isn't it? Right, let's get these done, that's what we said we were going to do. Okay, right, so that should now be completely off at the top, apart from that block there. Yeah, let's get rid of this so we can see what's going on. So we will need to get rid of that, but that's not going to have any effect on whether or not this cuts off or not. So I do need to potentially move out of the way here, because this is now going to have such little support, it might actually go no. Or it might not. I've got to be honest, the physics on this, sometimes it seems to make perfect sense, and then other times it just baffles me. So I think it's because sometimes I've been fooled by trick walls and stuff like that. So okay, so let's carry on down. So as soon as this wall's cut off, the only thing supporting this is going to be these blocks at the bottom, and those are the last things we're going to take out. So I think if we just spend the rest of day 12 working on this, maybe try and get this back wall finished, and then for day 13 we'll spend sorting out the electrics first, and then maybe going out looting. Hi Chris, how's it going, man? Yeah, day 13 probably going out looting, and then so as long as we've got the electric sorted, so we've got the electric fences set up at the main gate, we'll get them set up so that we can go inside and fix the electric fences if they get damaged, and then I think that's the only real upgrade we need to do. We'll stay downstairs. I mean, the only other thing is, if we get enough points... How is that still standing? That is insane. But yeah, I think day 13 is going to be making sure that the where are we? Base is secure, and also doing a bit of looting. If we get to the point where we can get an SMG auto turret set up, we will do so. In which case we can probably stand upstairs. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Or even set up the SMG turret upstairs to fire down. And then we'll sit downstairs and finish off anything that gets past it. But yeah, I mean the only thing is that obviously the traps don't give you XP when they get kills, so just have to be aware of that. And make sure that, I mean, what I might do is have, so I could have the SMG upstairs and have a switch downstairs to turn the SMG turret on if we start to get overwhelmed, or if something goes wrong. Yeah. Okay, right. Get some water down us. We might end up with fatigue soon if we're not careful, so I could potentially maybe take some vitamins to stave up fatigue, but I think if we get fatigue, we can just take them, so it's fine. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to go inside and take away these walls first, so that hopefully I can stand away from the walls when we do the final block. Right, let's take this down right to the bottom. Yeah, one hit away now. Do the same for this one. Okay. Get everything so it's one hit away, and then collapse the lot all in one go. Okay, right, everything is one hit. So I think as soon as we take out these three, everything should collapse. There we go. Nice. So instead of the 15 or 20 hits, each one of these is only 2 hits, which is wonderful. And as I say, we actually get more stone, I believe, from these, and sand as well, than we would if we destroyed the normal block, so very nice to do the old collapse. I don't think guaranteed to get one of these pieces of kind of wreckage. I think if sometimes if they land on top of each other, you don't actually get it. But it is a sacrifice I am more than happy to make. So from the whole thing up until this point, we got 1,300 stone. We just got 768 from what fell off. So it's awesome. Okay, right. So that's the last block to come off, and then the rest is going to be filled with concrete. Hopefully, we should have enough iron rebar and cement upstairs to finish off this wall. We'll see. Nice. Okay, recover a bit of stamina. And then okay, right, we've got the area around cleared. I should just take out everything but the pillar here. We'll put the pillar into a better location now that the wall's gone. We can work out how close it should be. That's got 3 gaps, so the 3 gap would take it to here. And would leave it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the wall. How far away is it this side? 1, 2, 3. So I don't think it's worth putting 2 pillars in. I think maybe we'll put 1 here, which would leave 4 either side. So I'll put that there as a marker. And the other one will go there. We'll actually need one more. So it's going to go there. And we'll switch that to... No, there is a normal thin pole. There we go, we'll put it there. And we will craft a few more of these so we can finish them off. So, one. Oh, for God's sake, I hate it when I do that. Measure it up really carefully and then immediately place it in the wrong place. Right. That was the weirdest sneeze I've ever done. Right, so we want to go there.